Good morning, friends. I'm Matt Arian. This is my first public vlog, and I'm sitting here just outside the Butler School of Music here at the University of Texas at Austin, part of the Jazz Composer Symposium. Later today, I'm going to be presenting at the poster session for the International Society of Jazz Arrangers and Composers, which we usually call ISJAC. I'm going to be presenting my new record, Falling Upward, which is available now. And, Adam Neely was one of the presenters yesterday. He talked about using social media, specifically this idea of first-person documentary, to help engage and help tell what the music's about. So Falling Upward is really about the story of going from inspiration to transformation. I'm really proud of this music. Made it with 11 other musicians who are just all outstanding players, all wonderful individual players, and also had great support from Tom King, who did a lot of the design, almost all the design. And it's been a real journey getting this album out that started even before COVID. And today's the day that it's coming out, and I'm really excited. I feel really well prepared for this and can't wait for, probably about, I don't want to do the math, but it's about 9:15 right now this morning, and the poster session starts at 4 o'clock. So got some anticipation built up, and I'm really excited about this album, Falling Upward, and I'm happy that you stopped by, and I would love to share this music with you. It's just after 9 in the morning right now. The poster session's at 4 o'clock, and I'll be checking in. So, as the sign says, this is not a drill. So here it goes. This is the moment that the Falling Upward album goes out into the wild. Oh, it wants me to do some merch artwork, which I promise I'll do later. And that's it, we're done. All right, well, we're here. I'm getting set up. A nice spot towards the front of the room. Nice orchestral space. Do have an audience of one for this right now. Okay, well, it's getting busy here, but we are just about set up and ready for this afternoon. So we'll check in then. The day is moving very quickly and also very slowly. I'm really feeling the cumulative effects of pandemic stress, academic stress, and just some things that I brought with me in this trip. In The Empire Strikes Back, when Luke goes into the cave in the tree, Yoda says, the only thing that's in there is what you bring with you. And Luke might think that means a lightsaber or a blaster. But yeah, I think Yoda means something different. We take who we are with us. What we have inside with us comes everywhere we go. And so, just a little brain science moment, right? We've got our thinking brain, our anterior frontal, you might have heard the term prefrontal cortex. And inside of that is all of our little lizard brain. And an easy way to model that is like, this is the limbic system, which is what they call the lizard brain. And this is kind of all our thinking brain on top. And, every so often, that lizard brain wants to come out and play. And especially for me, is I do a lot of prep up. And, my wife and I were talking about, being on the hamster wheel, or some days I'm like, I'm a shark and I got to keep swimming. If I stop swimming, I'll die. And to get ready for this, I had to be in that mode. And now that, it's almost over, it's really tough to stay calm. So I want to share a couple things for you that I've learned through my studies in music therapy and psychology. And one thing I did that was really easy, I really feel rhythm is so universal and important. I like to make that a big part of my music. So as I'm sitting in these lectures, I'm just just breathing in. I'm doing it a little louder, but just set a pulse, set a tempo. Just inhale and exhale. Another thing that we work on with my neurodiverse clients and students, it's just hand squeezes, just so as the afternoon wears on and as the time gets closer and closer, I'm really using these techniques, just trying to be present. And now I'm just going to hang out with this tree here for a bit. This tree's probably been here longer than me, longer than you put together. And that's just another way I can go back and really kind of just get connected. So just going to look at the shape of it, see the way the leaves move. There's not a ton of wind today, but I can listen to the leaves. Warren Buffett has a saying, if you want to get good at something, hang around people who are better at it than you are. And that's what today's all about. That's what this whole symposium is about. So in a few moments will be a culmination of sorts of work that really began for me at the first Jazz Composer Symposium in Tampa, Florida, back in 2017. A lot has happened since then, as I've alluded to. So here we go. Let's head on in. Well, the poster session that I know I have worked on so hard, and I know my pal David has worked on so hard, has come to a close. David's done 3 of these now. I've done 2. Just a huge shout out on both our behalfs to the National Society of Jazz Arrangers and Composers. We had the most fun. If you want to check out David's music, you can search him on YouTube by searching for David Binkley, Binkley. And I'll have a short piece to wrap this up. But my pal David, everybody. Well, the evening's all over. The poster session was a great success. I made some new friends, a lot of people I'm hoping to continue to collaborate with, not only musically, but perhaps professionally in my music therapy career. So, it's just big thanks to ISJAC, to Chuck Owen, the entire board for putting this event together, for the selection committee for having me. I'm just overwhelmed. It's been a wonderful evening, and thanks for watching.